Okay, it is day 2, and you will notice my lovely hair, and that is because I forgot one thing, a brush. I left my brush at home, and so that would have been very easy to do because I, of course, use it and then put it right back up. So that's what I did. So it's at home. I'll have to buy one, but that's okay, Kevin. I'm okay for today to just use my fingers so that we can get on our way to the park because today is an early day for Animal Kingdom, so it opens an hour early, and that's good because you can get some stuff done. Which way are we going, babe? We can get some stuff done maybe before a lot of other people get to the park. Most people won't get there. A lot of people won't get there until 9, so we're hoping to take advantage of this hour. So I don't know if we're going to eat here or eat at the park. I'll let you know. We're at Animal Kingdom, and I think a lot of people are here. A lot of people are here for this hour early. Okay, we're headed to Expedition Everest. This is the ride on the way. There's a lot of inside area so that you don't have to stand out in the sun later on when it gets hot. They give you plenty to look at. And we're almost back out.
Expedition Everest team members should proceed to the loading platform. Once on board, please take your seat immediately, pull down the restraint, and secure all gear.
Okay, now we're headed to the safari, and this is always really fun because you get to see a lot of animals, and now is a good time to go because the animals should be up and awake because it's morning time, we hope, because it only makes sense if they go in during the day when it's warmer, or they take naps or whatever. They're supposed to be more active in the morning. But once again, great theming through here. They give you stuff to look at. And normally this is really, really packed. So even if we have to wait a little bit, it's okay because we haven't had to wait all this time.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro.
Please do make sure you watch your children for the entire safari and make sure that everybody on board, children and adults,
Are you sure?
remain seated in the inside.
I thought we were getting on that one.
At all times.
There was room? Oh, I don't know.
Alright, so we are about to head out on our safari. We just have to wait.
It's a baby bongo next to mom. Have a similar gestation period as load-up hippos. Hippos spend a lot of their time in the water, though they come out at night to eat. Eating grasses and other plants. They will walk around 6 miles each night, eating around 150 pounds of food. So they're rich. Able to hold their breath underwater for about 2 hours at a time. They're also pretty fast on land, running about 10 miles. Their surroundings a lot of times with their body temperature. So when they're on, giraffes can reach heights up to 20 feet tall. Spend a lot of their day standing up, either looking for food or keeping an eye out on their predators. Only needing to sleep for about 30 minutes a day or so. No, sleep for too long. In Swahili, the name for giraffe is twiga, T-W-I-G-A. Might see a few manchoes over here. They tend to live out on their own. Female elephants will live in a way. Their trunk is a combination of their nose and they like to eat upside down and they filter feed. So that's how they eat the shrimp. The group of flamingos is called a flamboyant. We're looking at a pretty small flamboyance. Typically, flamingos are in very large groups, as many as 200,000 pairs. That would be around 400,000 flamingos. Cats, they can purr like a household cat for about 18 to 20 hours of the day. Let's see, as you can see, they do not. Swahili word does not mean warthog. Instead, it means fula or foolish one. See some ostriches pretty fast when they want to charge something or someone. Because the opposite helps them to stay warm. We're going to see a mustering of yellow-billed storks.
We bought 2 Danishes. They were $5.98, so we spent $7 total. Kevin donated 63 cents to wildlife, and you got apple.
I got an apple Danish.
And I got cherry. Kev's gonna show it. It looks like a really good breakfast.
Because we were getting nauseous.
Yeah, we were getting sick on that safari. It says, what is your wingspan? Stretch your arms and see how you measure up. So let's stretch your arms out. 6 feet. 6 feet, pretty good.
I think it's about the same as your height.
When you get where you want it, press the button. All right, here, let me check it. Hold on. Yeah. Here. Okay. All right, here you go, buddy. Here. All right. Take pictures. One shoot. Buddy, get this one. Hold on. Hold on, wait.
This is the most rare. There's less than 150 individuals of these macaws out in the wild. Very, very low numbers. Anybody know why the blue-throated macaw's numbers might be so low? Any ideas? The feathers. Feathers are very important. There are local people who come and take their feathers, try and use them in headdresses, things like that, even sell them illegally to make some money for it. So these numbers are dropping because of that. One of the things we do as conservationists with our flocks, red one with the green and blue on the sides, it's called a I'm mixing up my macaws. It's a green-winged macaw, sometimes called a red and green macaw. The one that just came in right here, that's a blue and gold macaw. And then we've got scarlets, these bright red ones with the yellow on their wings as well. Now, you see that blue and gold macaw, and I talked about those nest sites, and how long it takes for them to find a new nest. Those blue and gold macaws look very similar, but they're a little bit bigger than the blue throats. Well, because of that, they're competing for nest sites. And well, what happens is those blue throats will find the nest sites, the blue and golds come in, push them out of the nest to take that nest site. So there are conservationists that are out in the wild. What they're doing is they're putting blocks in front of those nests. take a nice piece of metal that they can't chew through, put it over the hole to the nest, but there's a hole in that piece of metal that's very, very small. It's big enough for the blue throats to get in, but the blue and golds can't get inside to push those guys out. So that becomes a nest site that's suitable for the blue throats, but not for the blue and golds. That's one way that we're helping these guys out in the wild. And one of the big ways that we're helping out, think about having them as pets in their home. Does anybody have a pet parrot in their home by chance out there today? No? That's probably a good thing. Parrots make incredibly, incredibly difficult pets in the home. Anybody have any ideas why they might be difficult pets? You've probably heard a little bit of it. They're loud. Yeah, how they communicate. Think about how they communicate. Out in the rainforest, to be able to find their buddies, they scream really loud. They do something called a contact call. And you've heard a little bit of that as they've been coming in. They make very, very loud noises. If they want your attention, that's how they're going to get your attention. They're going to scream really loud. And if you don't respond to them right away, they're going to scream even louder. So what happens is they get louder and louder, and they just do it more and more. It becomes very, very difficult. The other thing is, you can see the big beaks on these guys. They're made to crush into some of the hardest nuts that are out in the wild. It grows, it's very, very strong. They have to grind it down as well. So what ends up, they have to chew on things like tree limbs, bark, things like that. What does that end up being in your house? Furniture, exactly. The very, very destructive birds. Very curious, so they get into anything and just rip it apart. Yeah, there are rescues across the country specifically for parrots that are completely full up. They can't take any more individuals because people have gotten parrots in their home thinking they'd be a great pet. It was just so difficult that they have to find somebody else to take care of these birds. So it becomes very, very difficult to take care of them. So we always say you need to do as much research as possible before you get any pet. And trust me, these guys are not the best pets. And to tell you the truth, all of us, we love working with birds, but you know what? Not a single one of us has a pet parrot in the home. Yeah, we get enough of them through the day. We love these guys, but they can stay here during the nighttime. All right, does anybody have any questions for me as I go on? Yeah, we like to answer questions. This is very, very informal. For those of you who are just coming up, these guys are going to fly in just a little bit, so I want you to make sure you guys are ready for that. They're going to fly right over your heads through here, so if you guys don't want to be in the middle of that, make sure you take a nice step to the side. And I do see cameras. You can get some great pictures of these guys. All right, these guys are very, very, starting to make their way off. Now, you guys might hear they make lots of noises. Yeah, a lot of times what happens is that one of them will scream, be ready to go. They'll all go right over their head, all in one big group. And it looks like they might be getting ready to go, so why don't we go ahead and cue them. We're going to let them head on that. You guys ready? Just like that. These last few are going to make their way home in just a second. If you guys enjoyed the birds, Flights of Wonder is another bird show we've got today over.
We're going in Dino Land. See, I don't think it's that bad. But if you're that bad, then...
You want to go over to
the world thing. It's right in front of us. You want to ride that? Primeval Whirl?
Yeah.
This is, a lot of these rides are for young kids to keep them entertained.
Fossil site, like where
yeah.
you dig up fossils in the
Yeah,
sand.
this is a site for kids. This is a good section of Animal Kingdom for kids to give them something to do because kids get bored. That's what we're going to get on. It's not a big ride, it's just a little one, but it's a lot of fun. Primeval Whirl. Once again, you see that you have a place to stand inside where you don't have to stand out in the heat.
I'll look up and see a hill.
It's good, really good.
If you have a headache, don't ride this ride. Or if you get car sick.
This one's the one you're going to take your picture on.
I know.
Terrible, right?
Yeah, for real.
I want to show this in Dino Land. I think this is cool. That's a ride like a Dumbo ride. Okay, this is the dinosaur ride, and this has terrific theming on the inside. It's really impressive once you get in here.
Do you have a good picture of that? I think you do, don't you?
Okay.